This 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon strategy can definitely change your trading game. So here's how it works. This video is no financial advice, it's just sharing my own opinion and my own strategy. Always do your own research before you investing into cryptos. We want to keep the strategy very simple. So first of all, we go here in our chart. We choose now here the Bitcoin US dollar chart to explain you the strategy a little bit. First of all, what you need to do is you have a TradingView account because we need some indicators later here, and you definitely need to account at an exchange where you can trade futures trading. I will leave down below in the video description a link to Bitunics. This is one of my exchange I use mainly for trading, so just go in the video description. There you find directly the link to the platform. Then you go here to futures. After making the deposit, you can go here to futures. Then it's open here this chart. For here you can also choose different timestamps, like a 5 minutes chart or a 1 hourly chart. It depends what you prefer for trading. I also made for you a huge deep tutorial, a step-by-step guide how you can deposit or you can open a long and a short position on Bitunics. So definitely check this out after the video, after you understand the strategy. I will link it also in the video description, so you can just press there and you directly find the video. So when we set up our trading account, the next thing what we need to do is go back to TradingView. We need some indicators. First of all, we need the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon. You just search for 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon. This one, the first one. When you add it, it's just activated like this. So you have like these kind of resistance and support line bands. You can just keep the settings as it is. It's already set it up for you. You can for sure make some adjustment for your own, but mainly the strategy works also with the default settings. So we are here now on the daily chart, and I want to explain you that the strategy is not only working on the daily, also on the 50 minutes, also on the lower time frames. Here for the strategy, it's super important to have like a tight stop loss, to work more with big leverage position. So definitely keep also the risk in your mind, that we are not holding the position super long. So it's very important to work here with the stop loss. If you're not working with the stop loss, this strategy could hurt your whole trading account, and this is definitely not what we want to see. This strategy works very accurate, but for sure sometimes you also will hit the stop loss. So definitely make sure to secure your account and not over leverage your whole trading account. First of all, I want to show it to you here at the 1 hourly chart. So every time when we're going back here, so I can explain it to you a little bit more better. On the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon, we have two scenarios. One is the bullish one and one is the bearish one. In the bull market, we're just opening long position. I would never came on idea to short in the bull market. Even if you can, to be honest, you can short in the bull market with the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 strategy, as you can see it here. Every time when we're getting it in touch the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon, we will open a position, even a long position. When the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon is flipping bullish, bullish means we have the red line down below and the yellow line in the upside. Every time when we hit the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon, we will open a new position. And as you can see here right now, if you're going like a little bit back, we can just see, I go here for the replay, it's a little bit more, makes more sense to see it like this. So we just remove the charts there. So every time when the 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon get hit, we will open a long position. You can do this even on market order, and you can also do this as a limit order. I will show you later how you can set a limit order, but it's definitely a good strategy how it works. So every time when we're hitting this level, we open a long position. The long position we open, to be honest, make different settings for long positions. I open the first long position as soon we're getting into 𝗕𝗓𝗡 ribbon. As soon we're getting like there. This is a more the risky side. As soon we're hitting the yellow band, I will open a long position. I will have a stop loss approximately around, on the daily I make like 5% as a stop loss. On the 15 minutes chart, I make it even tighter. I will show you later. And to take profit, I leave it as also like a 5% take profit for my first take profit, and then I remove it. As soon we get in profit, I remove my take profit, put on a 5% my first target. I will also share you later how you can set different take profits from there. So I will close 5% of, after 5%, I will close 50% of the trade. You can even close it as before, even if you are still fine with the profits. But you can definitely also play the strategy like it is right now there. So we just open the trade like this and also make a second one if we came lower. So if we came lower, I will enter more to my position. So you can enter the next position if you're keeping going like again there. Same as settings as before, 5% and 5%. And then we can see how the trade would be looking out. So let's go here and for play, and then you will see you will make here in minutes, or like in this chart, not in minutes, but in days, you make here a lot of money. So here, see why I always remove my take profit later and just get some profits on the way up, because it could also possibility that the chart is rising to the upside and it's shooting more than 5% to the upside. So this is very important. And here you can also see we are kinda touch maybe like our other limit order, but I think it will be not get touched over there. So this one was be missed out, but it's still fine. We was in one trade. And we can also see now, okay, EMA ribbon is moving far away. Okay, we have a next trade set up potentially coming in. For this one, I want to go in the 15 minutes chart to see, so you can see it a little bit more clearer. I will also go here a little bit back so we can see this over here. I will also remove the chart so that we can definitely also see what is happening. So as you can see here right now, we are on the 15 minutes chart now. We are coming into the EMA ribbon. Sometimes this is also for sure it's not possible. Maybe we make it like here. This may maybe a little bit more better like here. So here we moved in the EMA ribbon, so you could enter a long position via market order, but also we can see, okay, we are moving away. The EMA ribbon is kind of away from us, like around half, yeah, like 0.1% to the downside here on the 15-minute chart. So you can open a limit order. So you make a limit order, you just go here, look where is the EMA ribbon. Here I would definitely prefer to take the yellow band as a limit order. So you make a limit order over here. Stop loss here would be around not 5% to the downside, because 5% on the 15-minute chart is way too high. Here you make the stop loss in the end of the EMA ribbon. So kind of like on the red sign. Take profit, you can keep like a 1% to the upside, or you can just like a 0.5% to the upside. It doesn't matter. First of all, it depends also on your leverage. Mostly I choose like a 0.5% as a take profit. You can also make it like here. And then we can see how the trade is running. So let's go in how the chart was moving, and see the EMA ribbon is moving. So it's moving, it's moving. It's moving. We're not getting catch, not getting catch. The limit order is not getting catched. So here you can argue, okay, this trade is running away from us. We can open a new long position. So we open a new limit order. Same settings as before. Stop loss here around this level. And 0.3% to the upside for the next limit orders. So and now finally our limit order get catched. See, our limit orders get catched here because we adjust our trade setup. We can delete our trade setup because it was not active, but this one was still active. So now we can see what's happening. Went down, we're still in the trade, went down, still in the trade on break even. We break to the upside. And this, if we see a move like this, see, the take profit hits. For take profits, you can definitely work with resistance levels. If you have questions about getting into the resistance level, just go on my channel. There I also explain in many videos of the day how you can trade with the resistance levels, because here I would definitely keep the trade like here to this resistance area there, and you can just close the trade and you see you are hitting the profit. See, directly hits the perfect take profit. And you see now EMA ribbon is moving again us. So EMA ribbon is moving again far away from the price, and in one time the price needs to have to get in the EMA ribbon again. So this trade up was completely smashed and take profit. We set a new one. So this one also the yellow band. Stop loss would be the red band. Take profit would be here now the resistance levels. So in my opinion, this one would be like the next resistance on the 15-minute chart. You can even play this also on the 1 hourly chart, on the 5-minute chart, on a daily chart, on a 1 hourly chart. It doesn't make sense which chart you use. Just make sure set the limit order on the yellow band. The red one would be like your stop loss. It's on the bullish side. On the bearish side, it would be absolutely the difference, but I definitely recommend you don't short the market in a bull run. Adjust our trade. So we'll delete this and set the next trade here on the EMA ribbon again. So on the yellow band, red band would be the stop loss, and price target would be the last high. So next we go play. And then we can see, okay, we got catched here, down below there. We got in the yellow band and in the orange band, we got catched. And our trade is still trading up. So here you can take some profits. As you can see here, take profit is hit. So you just get the profits all the way up. And for this, it's very important to set limit orders. And how you can set limit orders, you go to your exchange. You go to here to Bitfinex, link down below in the video description. There you'll find directly the link. Then you go here to limit, set the limit order. So here the limit order was set around. So this is the next possibility move. So we set a limit orders here on the yellow band. The yellow band is on $18,580. So there we set the limit order and the stop loss here around $118,168. Take profit the last high. You can argue if it's like the candle close, or you can just also go for the wicks. Just keep in mind the last high you take as a take profit. So you just set the limit order right now there. Choose your initial value, how many percent you want to use from your capital. I definitely prefer go with 5 to 10% of your capital max, not more, definitely not more. You can adjust the leverage. Leverage you can just choose here. Keep in mind to go definitely with the isolated one. I make a huge deep tutorial about what is the difference between cross and isolate margin. So just check out the video description. There you'll find the link to Bitfinex and also to the deep tutorial where I explain the total difference. Just go with isolate margin. Choose your leverage. I definitely prefer not to use like that much high leverage. For sure you can make even more profit with high leverage, but you also risk more of your capital. So I prefer here go with 10 to 15 or to 25x. This would be the maximum I would here use. Mostly we can go here for 10x. Mainly I use my trades for 15x leverage, but we can also go for 10x leverage. Then you choose the order size. Then you can go here for take profit, adjust the take profit, and adjust the stop loss as we get seen here on the EMA ribbon, and just keep the trade running. If the trade is going against us or will not going with us, it's still fine. So here we can see we got catched, limit order is catched, we are in profit, we are in profit, we are in profit, we are in profit, and take profit is hit. Perfect. Trade was playing out perfectly. If the trade is not getting catched, you can just delete the limit orders in here in the position side. So if the order it's not catched, just delete the order. So you can play this on the 15-minute chart, and also you can play this on the daily chart. This is very, very great, even if you want to position also on your spot backs. And as you can see here right now, the EMA ribbon is now moving here to the upside. So trading around $118,000 and our resistance or supported bands here on the EMA ribbon is in $113,000. So you could argue and put a limit order already there. So if you can touch the EMA ribbon, your limit orders get filled. Even you see it here at the past, every time we have to catch the EMA ribbon one time again. So this is definitely a good trading strategy you can here use. So just make use of it, try the strategy out of yourself. Play a little bit with stop loss and with take profit. I would prefer to put like a stop loss behind the red band, because you can see sometimes we're going deep in the red band and shooting to the upside, so you not get triggered the stop loss. But even also, and sometimes we shoot over the EMA ribbon, get a fake out, mostly like on a news event. So there you can, you will got stopped out there, but if you stopped out here, you will make a new trade limit orders, so wait for the market, how the market is reacting, make a new limit orders, so you would probably make here a new limit order. Few days later, the limit order was catched and shooting back to the upside. Even if you hold this till now, it's like a, what is it? Over 15 or over 12% move to the upside. So this is definitely a good trade. So take some profits all the way up. I prefer to put 2 take profits. 1 take profit would be all the way up if you reach our take profit after the last high, and then keep like 50% in the trade already in. So you made profits, you're not going out with any losses before. Put your stop loss to break even and just keep the trade running if we can see, and especially in the bull market, moves like this to the upside, so you will not miss also out these kind of moves. And that's basically all from the strategy. So you just only need one indicator. This is the EMA ribbon indicator. You find it here on TradingView on indicators. Just write down EMA ribbon. Set your limit orders on the yellow bands, the trading platform you ever want to use. I personally use Bitfinex, so there you can perfectly open limit and market orders, play a little bit around with your position size. And if you also want to have more trading tutorials like this, or in general you want to have more crypto content, watch the video here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if you have any questions about the strategy, let me know in the comments.